Last Sunday on October 7th, 2018, we were invited to attend a huge rally to commemorate the Double 10 Day. Double 10 Day is the Chinese holiday which celebrates the anniversary of the Xinhai Revolution, the revolution which overthrew the Qing dynasty in 1911 and established the Republic of China. So, my friend James, who's also the producer of this channel, myself and a couple of our other buddies, we went down to Chinatown in San Francisco and we attended this huge parade. This parade of thousands of people, literally thousands of people, all carrying the flags of the Republic of China, the white sun blue sky flag, and they were all marching down this boulevard in the center of Chinatown called Stockton Street. Many of these people participating in this parade were Chinese Nationalist Party, Kuomintang Party members and their families. There were also a lot of Chinese American veterans, Chinese Americans who served in the United States Army, Navy, Air Force, US military. There were also a lot of Chinese nationalist army veterans. For example, there was a part of the parade which was made up of these older Chinese people, and they were carrying the flag of the Chinese Nationalist Air Force, the Taiwan Air Force. Right, there were a lot of Boy Scouts, a lot of JROTC cadets from the local high school. Civil Air Patrol was there. The U.S. Civil Air Patrol was participating in the event. And I also noticed that there was a lot of young people that were around my age, in their early 20s. And these people came from the nearby universities like UC Davis, UC Berkeley, SF State University. And they were part of these overseas Chinese student associations, student union groups organized by Taiwan. And it was a very big parade. It was very loud. It was very festive. The atmosphere, the environment was very festive and exciting, and it was very fun. I had a lot of fun attending this parade. It was also Fleet Week in San Francisco, right? So there were a lot of tourists that were watching the parade. There was also an air show. The Blue Angels were flying simultaneously while this Chinese Double 10 Day parade was occurring. The Director General of the Taipei Cultural and Economic Affairs Office, the equivalent of Taiwan's embassy or Taiwan's consulate in San Francisco, Mr. Joseph Ma, was standing on a podium, right? I recognized Joseph Ma from the Ma Ying-jeou banquet, which I attended a couple of months ago. Remember how I attended a banquet with the Chinese nationalist leader, the former leader of Taiwan, Ma Ying-jeou? Yeah, I recognized Joseph Ma from that same banquet. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. There's like thousands of people around me. I didn't get a chance to talk to Mr. Ma. But the Director General of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Affairs Office is there, and he gave a speech, and everybody was singing songs. And challenging slogans. There was a lion dance, and these lion dance performers unraveled a banner which read, "Long live the three principles of the people." Three principles of the people is the ideology written by Dr. Sun Yat-sen. Sun Yat-sen, the founder of the Kuomintang, the founder of the Republic of China, he wrote the three principles of the people as an ideology to lead and to build China. Three principles of the people is democracy, nationalism, socialism, right? And it's very nice, it's very heartwarming to see the Kuomintang reconnecting with the overseas Chinese community in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's very heartwarming to see so many overseas Chinese people celebrating Double 10 Day. The organizers of the event, whoever that organized and put together this whole event, did a very fantastic and very wonderful job. I think it's kind of important to understand the significance of this parade from my perspective. You have to understand, it's only very recently that the Kuomintang begun sponsoring and organizing these massive Double 10 Day celebrations in overseas Chinese communities. Previously, like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, even during the time Ma Ying-jeou was in office in Taiwan, they didn't really spend any resources or money to organize these large-scale celebrations of the Double 10 Day in overseas Chinese communities. Back then, they had like a small event, but at most only like 50 people show up or 100 people show up, and they raise the flag, the Republic of China flag, and that's it. But back then, they didn't have, rallies and parades this large of thousands of people, and the Director General of the Taipei Cultural and Economic Affairs Office would be there. They didn't have events of this scale. So I think everybody has to understand how significant this is. It costs a lot of resources to organize this type of event, obviously. You have to get the proper permits for it. You have to call the police department and ask for a police escort, which of course costs resources. You have to, gather all these student union groups from the different universities. You have to organize all the veterans and get everybody together and call Civil Air Patrol, call the Boy Scouts, call the JROTC cadets, and get everybody together and tell them to march down this parade. It's very difficult. It's very tough to organize this type of parade. It takes a lot of resources. It takes a lot of time. But the Kuomintang, the Chinese Nationalist Party, saw that it was important to reconnect with the overseas Chinese community, and they decided to organize this type of parade. So it was very cool. It was very, I really enjoyed it. 人中人是